Family Leonardo, me na Slpp Don Multimedia, the CEO voice of Salone. Today I come for talk to now, my family, make una continue to subscribe to our YouTube channel and share to our friends them. As we always try to bring for the latest news what they happen around Salone, whether it be politics or any other news them, what they happen or gossip, what they bring out to live and direct. So please, my family, don't forget to subscribe and share to our friends them. You will touch the bell icon so that you don't miss any video we will try for bring out to now. So that's also we want make una don't forget also for subscribe to we TikTok channel on TikTok and also on Facebook or Facebook page or the Voice of Salone or also the on Instagram Voice of Salone. Please family, and don't forget to share. Okay, thank you now. Tata.
And we know say we country now everything is politicized. Everything. Even me while they talk about politics. Other member when they talk about politics. But the thing here is with the giving out with the giving out the information, how it is, how it's real, because we get conscience. We know say Salona we all country. We know say power no the last. We the commodity other people they can't take. But what is the situation? What are the facts? And why is it like this? This is really important. So today we get a dialogue here, a conversation here. We don't get 7 people come. So tag someone come along and let's see how cable start and quick. Without to keep waiting people here. Yeah. All right, it's crucial time in case you come 36 people. Let's get some more people. Tag someone, share out there for let people come on board. Let's just listen. Mike Dean, you watching live, and Anis, you also watching live. Ibrahim Swari, you also watching live. Salone Times blog, you also watching live. So I want to tag some people, share my wall, I'll get more people come. Let's start the program right away. Yeah. All right, you, Ernest, Fatima Wright, and of course Eddie Grant, when I all just logged in. 43 people we come. When I know say me know the cost here, everything I share here, I take full responsibility for it. Yeah. So share them now you all, share them, it will be educative. Let people come and learn from this. Because this one is coming straight from Mike Barrow. Yeah. You don't like what I say? I'm not politically correct person. Yeah. I know they talk things for you like me. I know they talk things for make you. For make things we already know. I don't like talking about that. I talk about things we very complex, things we controversial. So you might not like what I say, but these are the facts. The issues of our country has been over the years, over the decades of years. The problems we're in our country, it's all colonial, societal issues, big time. Has to do with our attitude, has to do with our culture, has to do with who support, who like. It also has to do with governance also. Because yes, in governance also you get bad people the way they do. You get bad leaders, you get people the way they do. Supposed to do their work, they know they do their work. Now all this we can talk about today with reference and very specific issues on the drug epidemic we'll get in our country. Me they can speak from a very informed background, a scientific background. Me na clinician. I work America for years, over 20 years. Yeah, and part of my work I do na drug addiction and detox centers I work. So I'm very familiar with what's happening. I know what's happening. And I'm very passionate about it. So that's why I want to let people come. So if you just come, so share and I will tag someone. This not information where they come, we authoritative, quote me anywhere, and let's start the program right away, yeah? But anyway, this is a crucial time for our country.
Times after times are getting nearer, and this modest is getting nearer. Still every day, things are go crucial.
Enough respect each and every time, General Fudes Sheikh Silla, main man, how you do? Bashiru, Lucky Son, Mustafa, Fellow, how you do? I want all just to come in, want to tag someone, share, and I will. If you don't know WhatsApp group, share on this. Let's get more people come. We start the program right away, yeah? This is like education time, yeah? All right, let me just start because I want to keep people waiting. People get stuff to do. We all don't see what's in the happen at Salone. Yeah, the issue of drug, the issue of young people don't get into drugs in that country, the issue of young people in the diner streets, we don't get into drugs, and this might even affect families. Them, you know, families them way. Nah, good families. The MI in the building. What's up? Families them way. Good family. Some working class people. Some family where they just pass by, where they try to make ends meet and get them. But them promising young people we don't go college, don't get into them because it affects schools now. It affects colleges. It affects. It's affecting. And we all know say kush. Drug as a whole, a national security issue, yeah, and a public health issue, and also a national security issue. Why make us a national security issue? Then people they already take them drugs there. If they not control them, they not tame them, when they not get money for go take them drugs there, what's that happen? Then they get into crime. And then go the job phones them, and then go even turn armed robbers. We don't see what don't happen in Haiti. We don't see what don't happen in other countries. Then. So it's really bad. It's not good for the country. It's really bad. But let's just get a little bit of background and also come out, also they and also we go as a country. I just want to let people understand this. Where are we coming from? Also they and also they go. First of all, the drug intake in the world is not high. If you go and check the UN drug report, millions of people don't take drugs now because of the way the geoeconomics, geopolitics, how the world is now, how things change around the world. A lot of people are depressed. Marriages then they scatter. People don't get jobs. Economies they crumble. So around the world, first, a lot of people don't get into drugs. And also even social lifestyles with the advent of Gen Zs and all that. So, but let me specify them to Salone. When it comes to Sierra Leone, we get a lot of other drugs than people they take. Yeah, drug business in Salone, not to just push. We get we start with jamba. We man take some of we do to peer pressure self take it. Or day school, high school. Take jamba don. Other thing and call it kumbejara. Take dan they don. We yibo brown, a kami don. Pampas wataka me don. Boku other drug they don't come, they don't go. But now we talk about kush don't come. And first of all, I want people understand waiting at this kush. Waiting at kush. Because when people in the talk about kush, a lot of people in there are say on comments, they don't really understand. They don't get the basis of waiting really in a kush. First of all, I want to know say kush not to the drug way, then they ship inside Salone. Not to like not to like brown, not to like cocaine, not to like tramadol, not to think when they go buy, then put her inside container, then put her inside plane, then put her inside bag, or somebody smuggle counter inside Salone. Now we understand that first. Kush with man called a synthetic drug. What do I mean by synthetic drug? Now make then the maker. Then the maker. So what then the maker? So if Alaji the maker, if Boake the maker, if Brahma the maker, if Muhammad the maker, if Al Hussein the maker, and they're all whether they make maker. The way they make are different. The chemical where then they take make kush, where they make you get kush, where then they take make kush. The thing that they use for take make kush. 9 people then they buy overseas then send na Salone. And then thing then they want people then they buy overseas send na Salone. Illegal. Like where you don't so, like where you don't so, you able buy any side nobody know they stop you. You able ship na Salone, nobody know they stop you because why? Then thing and then a chemical. Then get one where they call for Madi High. When I then they use for embalm body in a hospital. Now then they use for maintain the mortuaries and they use them. Some chemicals and they say now then they use as cleaning solutions and the hospitals then they. So hospitals and the bar send on a Salone. People that will get pharmacy the bar send on a Salone. People that will get license for bar send on a Salone. I think when they even stop people then in the bar. In the bar, the guy they go buy butter, they buy on easy, send on a Salone. In the bar. The other one they call acetone. The one that where they do them makeup, whether they use them nail polish, and they use them a lot in Salone. Where you go to them saloons them. Then they use them a lot, acetone. So then chemical and then 9 people then they buy, then send na Salone. So what's don't they happen of late? People that don't know say then chemicals they are na hot cake na Salone because then they take and make kush. So people that where they overseas now, and then chemicals and then they buy, then they ship inside container and they send and go Salone. When they send and go Salone now, the people that were there on the ground na Salone, the local people that were there on the ground na Salone, and then they take them chemicals in then they mix out jamba, then they mix out kumbejara, then they mix out bone, motaman bone. You know why they mix out motaman bone? Because motaman bone, if you find out that the bones them more than they go for now, the bones them more than Christians them, more than they beg. Because you know say Christians them, when they die, and they embalm them body, then they maintain them body first. And this same thing we are talking about, this chemical we are talking about, what I say for Madi High, when they use for embalm body, they already there inside the bone. When you go inside the bone, the one that when medical people they know what they talk, where they inside the bone, the deposit, they did it for some time. So now them bone and then they go take, then they go take Muslim. Now they one when they bed with coffin. When they don't go, when they don't then a mortuary for some time, they don't embalm them body, then that embalm the now then they mix with them kumbejara, now then they mix with jamba, now then call kush. Why make the ladies premise for let people understand now? Because a lot of people then they say, but they stop Coco Samba. Why they not going to stop Kush? Try to understand for say, for let you stop then they you get for bring laws them first. If you want to stop them chemical and they for can Salone, you get for bring laws then they get international laws that the person don't buy them now. If they ship an Salone, if we decide to say okay, let nobody not ship acetone. Let nobody not ship for Madi High. Let nobody not ship them chemical and then a Salone. First of all, what thing get for happen, the hospitals then get for run short of them chemicals and the way they need. They're not going to embalm body. The one where they do how you call them, where they do saloon work, where they need acetone for fingernail, nail polish, all that thing, the rest will struggle. So what thing governments need for do? Governments need for put regulations in place for let them monitor the one way they buy them in the come in this country. And we all know Salone. We all know that country there. We all know we country. Because what thing they happen? Even sometimes the people that say we get them pharmacy license them or where they buy them products here. Let's say them buy them, government put regulations in place. Because these are one of the things that I really want for Sidon with the pharmaceutical board in Salone for make I know which regulations they don't put in place of their substances, how they monitor, what are controls. I don't know about that it. I don't get taxed on that it. I don't want to talk about that it too much. But I really want to know what are controls, pharmaceutical controls on them products there. Other than the people that will get the license for bring and come to Salone. Because we're not able to control the one where they buy them overseas. The laws them overseas is different from the laws in Sierra Leone. We're not able to control them all. Now when they come inside with your own pots, when they come inside Salone, now they will get controlled. So the thing with me and you for the get a conversation on if we know the science behind Kush, Now for long we know how much controls were they. For saying that the one them back where you get the farmer sees them back. And then they buy them, they come, then they make like say when they can and they sell and give hospitals and supply the one who they supply hospitals and then they count and then can and then they sell and give local people then because the hot market. That is something we have to discuss. We don't know yet, we not do a research on that we not do studies on that But one thing we need for establish. Waiting our controls of all them thing there. Waiting our controls. Waiting government don't put in place for regulator. Because government for able regulate them thing there. So when people they talk about Kushla, we understand say na Salone then they make her. Some people they use jamba and mix am for maker. Some people they use kumbe jaga and mix am for maker. Some people they make so that make it they find out say some people the way they make it they affect people. Boku. So how this kush they affect people? Let we understand first this. This kush they affect what people then when you take them. They act on your sensory receptors. Now they make you the numb. Now they make where you see motorman, you see them differently. And waiting, I don't want to bring too much medical time. I want to explain in literal terms so people understand. I don't want to be too scientific. Do you? Yeah? If I talk to people, then when medical people, then get to your own terms they would use. But I just explain that. So when you take this thing, anytime you take them, you get something inside your brain where they make you want more. A very, very addictive. When you take them today, tomorrow you want what you take way past that. The other day you want to take away past that, so you become addictive to them. And when you become addictive to them, what's in there happen? But in there, it is stop what they call oxygen supplies. Now you peripherals. So what I mean by peripherals? Your extremities. You foot them, especially your lower extremities when you foot them. Now I make you find out they get so foot down their foot. So what did they happen? Because oxygen supply not they go down your foot, circulation self not they go down the well. So during that time and day, if you cut small by your foot, you cut small, you wound, you cut kind of small. That's how they know the well because oxygen perfusion not they go down your foot. Now that they make you find out so the wounding. Well, that just give you a small scenario. When I remember small, go get capto, go buck foot, can also go play ball, mama them, where they get so foot, they hide that, then you bandage, you put them, you band them for let mama no see and let papa no see. What's in the happen? That's so foot not the well because they cook inside with the cover because oxygen not the perfuse come down there. So what's in the happen at the end of the day, where your mama want for make that so food stay well, and they cover, let new blood supply can let blood begin push, before they put capsule there. So then I just a common thing for that explain let people understand. Say they wounded and they for let them heal and get in medical term what they call debridement, what they need for do. That means they create that layer they come out. The layer where they left there, where blood don't begin perfuse there, with good care and hygiene, now they make that foot the well. What they make a lot of them they die of that so foot. That so foot because they're in the streets, they don't get better care. Now dirty bandages, then they put there, some of them they just sometimes if some hospital or charity go then dress them one great time, they know they get that opportunity there for let them dress them 2-3 times a day. The wound they become infected. And when the wound become infected, what's in the happen, they get what's in called septicemia. They call it sepsis. That sepsis there, now they kill you quick. Now they make you get fever. Now they kill you quick. Other thing where they kill them back when they're in the streets, now because some of them don't decide say for let them left the kush. Sometimes society don't push them away, they don't shame them, they self they shame. Now I make a very important law left for the shame them. A very important one left for the take them pictures and for the put them out there just for let people then get likes, let people get following. Because there is a difference between what they call shame and guilt. What they make you left something at guilt, not to shame. When you make somebody shame, what they happen, that person they run away, they hide by you. So that is why they find out, say they always then are places, they want to hide out places them under bridge. then they outside and then so no more day together, then they away from the community because the community don't push them. It's very important for law we know that. It's very, very important for law we know that because the community don't push them. So we will the public shame them, enough fine. You they push them away, you go lost them. And they come to that, one of the plans them where you they able help for bring them together na community engagement. I'm coming to that, but I just want to explain this part, let people understand. Yeah? That now that they make them they move. So the other thing where they make them they die, now when they one left the kush, when they're not able left the kush, then get to something called withdrawal syndrome. Kush addictive, ibarte, when you want for left hand, your system no they allow you for left hand. And no they allow you. So not to shame they make person left arm, not to beat they make you left arm, not to toy talk pan and they make you left arm. No. Shame they make the addiction they make you know they will left arm. Where your system they crave for it. I just felt like when people they take cigarettes and when people they take jamba. Some man they if you not smoke weed, you know they will eat. Some man they will do clean if you not smoke cigarettes, you not go first na doors, na meeting self, na boss man, not go pop 2-3 cigarettes, you know they able, I know they able steady. Na so kush day. Now I make it they find out so then go grab them 3 o'clock a.m. Any say go kush day, then go walk at whatever distance for go fenam. That is how bad and addictive that drug day. So what then they decide for left arm, what thing they happen? Then they begin get symptoms and one of the symptoms and when they get their hearts they begin beat fast. Where with man called palpitations. Where you check the rate, maybe then call them tachycardia. The hearts they begin beat fast. And their hearts and they begin beat fast and the pressure they go up. If they're not there any Southside medical people there, they know they eat, they are malnourished, their hearts not get the strength again for maintain the body capacity, oxygen capacity and oxygen perfusion. Then they die of waiting a lot of people they call heart attack. Now I make it they find out too, they always find them streets then die because of that. Some of them they want for left hand withdrawal syndrome. So in hospitals, like maybe they work at detox centers in America, what thing they do, they give medicines. When they give medicines, then we fever that same kush day. They get medicines, then we get derivatives, they like naloxone. What then they give, but then they cut them small. Then not they just stop you one time for left hand, then they cut them small. Then they give you by doses. Sometimes they give you 10 milligrams, or they cut them to 8, or they cut them to 6. So tell your body used to, and your body for transform, your body for sink. You know, for just stop them. It just start like cigarettes. What then say, if you want for left cigarette, you get for cut and down, you get for taper them down. So this is the background first for long we understand about kush. Apart from kush, you get a lot of other drugs them where they Salone, where they kill people, them where people don't even understand. When a party drugs, then get them molly, then get them ecstasy, then they the gal picking and then they take them bakuna fritan. The reason why then they take them, we don't know. We've not done studies on that. For long, know if not peer influence, if not peer pressure, if not something, we don't know. But when you go to nightclubs, and this not then gal picking and where they see all the time, then they rush, they come, then they go to club in pairs. Then they go to bathroom in groups. Then 5, 6, then they go to bathroom. And then drugs and then they go pop up. Some of them they even mix up with energy drink, when a caffeine loaded back, like then Red Bull, then energy drinks, then they drink, and most of them think and they get a lot of stress on the heart. And some of them gal picking and the people can take them, count them at their host, and come and do mama and daddy business with them. You just hear he say they don't die in their hand. We don't see stories and cases of that a lot in Sierra Leone. So when we talk about drug, the proliferation of drug, a day Salone, that is not something we need for understanding. No, we don't need for argue. A day Salone. Now, people they ask, say, what thing government don't do about this? People they say, oh, government did for, first of all, I want to let people understand, say, for address the issue of drug, it take holistic care. And not just focus on for they arrest people they no more. Because like I explained the background to you, say, the products and more than they take maker, then they ship her legally. You know, we go arrest somebody because a ship acetone comes Salone. There is no legal basis for that. The one the way they arrest, now the one the way they make the kush. We don't form into kush. Now they arrest. Waiting government here to do now regulations government will put. That I don't know it. I don't get the facts on that. I get for research and I get for sit down at the pharmaceutical company for make I know which regulations them will get when it has to do with them products like the acetone, the formaldehyde, what are the controls we have as a country, bringing them into Sierra Leone. I don't want to talk on that. I don't get the facts yet. I hope I will meet with the director for that in charge. Let him educate me with that. But you know they go arrest somebody. You begin say they go to pharmacies, they arrest people, then when they bring acetone. The one way they arrest, now the one way they make the kush. And the one way they make the kush, now inside them hustling and they make kush. Now they didn't get the lapsing. Now inside the houses. And we'll grapple the talk, say, yes, government, I don't say government gets role for play when it comes to arrests and all that. And intensifying regulations, I get that. But the communities themselves know all them people there where they sell anything there. We know them. Now the communities know these people. They know them at their houses. Then people there are people that want to hide. Now they're not the agbagba in the area. Now they're not the money man in the area. Now they're not the money baby in the area. People they see them. People know them. Now they even they do good back in that area. There people who come and say, hey, Papa, if you see that baby who's, hey, if you see this guy who's, this guy is serious, this guy good, this guy this, because of we are so poor in that country that people don't care where you get wealth from, as long as you give them money. So when this thing starts, President Bio was worried about it. He gets a lot of briefings on this. I can remember 2019, during my first visit to President Bio win election, where I can visit him. Me and sit on in Osna Lodge, we talk about three things then. One of the key things and where I talked to him about was the drug proliferation in the country on youths. I know how passionate they talk about that. Because firsthand I see him as he don't tell me and they talk, I look into his eyes, I know how passionate. He even tell me stories of family members them where he know we don't indulge into that. When this thing starts, President Bio, like I tell you, say drug fit, not to just for arrest people. President Bio developed what he call a 5-part strategy for a drug-free Salone. The first one we start with is a prevention. Because one, we need for prevent them. Yeah? We need for prevent them. How would they prevent them first? The one that we don't get into the drugs first, we don't lose them first. Then the young way what would they handle them is different. Because then it has to do treatment, you get for put in our hospitals, you get for put them, get them medication. After that, you get for make sure say they come out there, you win them over the drug, you make them become useful in society, you make them get back to that and they relapse, then they come back there. So President Bio start with prevention, when awareness raising. And then telling the President Bio because 2024, when I remember, we declare a state of emergency. For the president declare state of emergency first, I want you understand the state of emergency is the highest order of the land. If they declare state of emergency, because the first thing first we have to also look at is what? We laws in another country there. When you look at we mental health laws, we drug laws in another country, there's now colonial laws there. Then they will not know about all them drug there. Na jamba na usabi. So then they hold you, what they hold you, if they hold you jamba, you get so year where you go spend. If police hold you, how many years you go do on a community service you go do. Then laws and they we are defining our constitution. But we not get any laws that we define in constitution when it comes to kush. When it comes to pampas water. When it comes to molly, ecstasy, we not get any laws in it. So first of all, we have to review the laws. Where they make police get right for go arrest you, because you can go arrest somebody, when you know say this is the sell drug. If you get good lawyer, then go to court, and they win the case because of the laws they go to the country. So to start with first, we need to make the laws right. So President Bio starts say first, we do what we call prevention strategy, wherein we talk to people, them involve faith-based organizations, involve other political parties, involve civil society, involve teachers in our school, involve entertainers them. Lord, we go out and sensitize people them about the dangers of this drug. That has been going on. Some people then do 110 and left, then sit down. Some people do 210 and left, then sit down. Some man not even do one. Some man write projects, get money, done. Not a president, you for the go street to talk to people. Now me and you. Now me and you. So that prevention awareness, so now make me, it hurts me. Where people they come, political pundits and they come, then they make this thing political and they use them as a way for letting campaign, let them make government look bad. Me na that and they hurt me. Because this thing, not collectiveness. No way, no they were able to stop them. Countries and self will get all the resources them, then they struggle with that. They don't then we foot now. The only way we need for stop them, not so far you begin to say, oh, government not do nothing, oh, government they fly, oh, the power they fly. Oh, first of all, I want to let you understand, say, mental health is so expensive for take care of. This thing where you see so, it's so expensive for take care of. You have to also understand, say, Sierra Leone get boku than needs them. Where Sierra Leoneans and they die more, even past Kush. 30 days in Salone, Malaya they kill Belle woman and picking them past Kush. People that they die of diabetes past Kush na Salone. People that they die of heart attack past Kush na Salone. People that they die of a lot of other even road traffic accidents. People that they die. If you go and check the Ministry of Health data, look at the first 10 things where they kill a lot of Sierra Leoneans. Kush not the amount, drug not the amount. Yes, but it is a national security. We don't want to reach that peak there where it will become so stressful for the nation. We're not going to control them. That is why it's we care about it. But I want you also understand, say, it's expensive. Because why? You get to build recovery centers. You get to staff them with psychosocial support staff. You get to staff them with psychiatrists them. When a mental health doctors them. You get to get nurse them, we're training that specialty there. The question also we need for ask yourself also is, do we have that capacity? Are we starting to build it now? Mental health is not a thing. All to be the focus on a salon. If we also know, say, we healthcare system is donor supportive, donor driven. Because people not able to pay for healthcare self in a salon. So all thing for healthcare are bigger. USAID, Gavi, and then they buy vaccinations them for we Mpox can pass all the pass and go and big for vaccine. If not to that, Mpox for them rampant to kill people then pass side. I beg. So the people then back where you go bigger, then get to look at what really they want for give money for. What really they want for spend the money for. We still have a lot of medical challenges then. We still build hospitals then. We still electrify, they put solar panels for maintain vaccine chain all over PHUs across this country. So you find out that it is also constrained on government for say, okay, Lord left for build Lord left for buy dialysis machine for kidney failure. Lord focus on our paden kush man there. Okay, Lord left for cater for belly woman. Lord left for buy oxygen for picking a premature picking a land or not die. Lord cater and government not get money. People don't pay for their health in that country. Everything is free. Not so like then countries them where you get health insurance. Not so like countries them where you know say people don't pay taxes in that country. Everything is free. Bella woman and they say it's a free medical. Yeah, it's free medical. Even if you put something, if you look at the budget, where you look at Sierra Leone budget, how much they go into health. In fact, what President Bio can I increase them? Before it was 9% of our GDP. Now it's about 15% of our GDP. The highest all they spend on education, when about 21%. Next is health. Well, it will be 9% of all the two they get 90 good day. That 9% they say, when you look at the health needs of that country, they do. So that is why you see president, they travel all the time. They look for partnership. And they look for size them for go big. For letting can help the country because we are poor. That is not something we need for shy about. We are poor as a country. We are poor. Money no day. People go say, oh, why that fly all president they fly? Why you not go use that money day? Do you know how much it costs for build one recovery center? You know how much that cost? If it's in a house somewhere, the bill you go put people in there. You know how much it costs for staff and force alone for running on a daily basis. Then people in there with a long-term programs in Nandi. For puts them, they run them on 24 hours, electricity, put staff in there, pay them, skilled staff. The thing where you get to understand, how many mental health nurses will get in that country there? That's alone, how many? How many psychiatrists them will get? The doctors themselves, all the doctors, them go and go, now medicine they go read. Now physicians, or them turn surgeons, or them turn public health doctors, now they the money they. If somebody wants turn psychiatrist in Salone, guess what's going to happen? A scholarship they get. We don't have a lot of psychiatrists in that country. So first, when you look at the human resource, the capacity first for handle that, it's a lot. Then you go say, okay, why would I not bring people that overseas learn and can help? You put somebody overseas, you come, you're able to pay them how, you get mortgage overseas, you get for pay, you get for left and for can't help Salone, you get some money for pay them, the government get money for pay them, all that. So first of all, it's a challenge. So that is why we look for cost-effective measures then for handling. And one of the cost-effective measures then we done the work in that country there. Now the first strategy our President Bio established where he say, let's start with prevention, let's start with awareness raising. It don't work for we. We'll see how it worked during Ebola. We'll see how it worked during COVID. And that is why it's important for all of us for come on board for fighting, not for politicizer. Because if in politics, if you can't talk about President Bio say is responsible for drugs and Salone. I'm not a gladdy. Me not a spokesperson. Me not possible to talk for her. If you say I get for Sudan, if you tell me say me president, me boss, and I dey this, now this they do, now I responsible for this, now I make picking the die, then what's in that they pay me for Sudan and not for talk? I go talk. I go tell you say no. I go tell you what I know. And at the end of the day, it shifts the conversation on the real issues. What matter when are the people them, the victims them where they suffer. The man them where them picking they don't indulge into this menace here. So that is why I find that we all come together. We better. It's not about politics. Nobody know they tell you say, nobody know they argue you say, government no need for do more. No, but that's not the argument here. Nobody know they tell you that. They say government no need for do more. No, government need for do more. Government need for be more robust. Government need for be more aggressive. I totally agree with you. But we as citizens, we have a role for play. We have a cost-effective role for play as citizens in our communities. Then, the next thing that where President Bio outlined are care and treatment. I don't talk about prevention. Care and treatment by in 5-part strategy. Care and treatment ain't very costly for us because like all the one in this with them. First of all, I want to understand this. See, I see people they talk about recovery centers. They not spend money there. They say the recovery centers they don't close. Yeah, because they come up from social welfare. Then I just one or two. But I want people understand. Say, referral hospitals them all over this country. They get mental health units and where they do. They get patients and they get wards them. You know, go big, not only whole hospital. They get wards them where they do. When a psychiatric ward, every hospital gets that. You go Kenema, you go Makeni, you go Potloko, you go Bombali, all hospitals in this country. You can get pediatrics units, you get surgical unit, you get medical unit, you get eye clinic, you get site for the woman and then get site for mental health. When I then districts and then they admit some of them patients and they day back. We then get people then they take care of them back. I want to understand, law establish that. Yes, it not go big. Sometimes the space could be small. Sometimes at 10 or 20 beds could it not go be too much for take the capacity. So that's why then they take them. But I want you also understand, see, the biggest psychiatric hospital in West Africa, na Salone de, una Kisi Kresiad, who they call Chrissy. They admit them patient in the then they don't walk down the first. If they admit them patients in the now they don't walk down the first. Kissy, where you go there, you go Kissy, go check. And then they boku. Where they go, some they come out there, then they win them. But it's still not able to take a lot because of the care and people then they were there on waiting list. Mama then the way they call through social welfare, book them, they all on the back. I know say some people will get contact, some people will not get contact, some people will know the system how for do, then go use them. It happen everywhere. But I just want people then they say like, government they do nothing. I want to say the Kissy Mental Psychiatric Home, it's effective. It's a whole hospital. If I'm not a mistake, I think it's over 1,000 beds hospital. Where they admit patients and where they work. Where they take care of. Where specialized care. That didn't work than they. Yes, other mental homes than they or other recovery centers than they. Where they have to open a recovery center, like I say, it's expensive. Forget the medications running, forget the staff there, forget the training moving, forget food for them patients and they 24 hours on a daily basis, get activity for them, what they're going to do, all that day, it's a lot. The other team of president you talk about social services and support. Most of them people they are where they see. Some of them after this thing will not affect them. You get forget them moving. You get forget work for them, you know to that, then they go back and they relapse, and then call relapse. And next they find out some man will say, oh, they don't can't go crazy, they don't do fine day. But as he cancel back, you don't begin to take and back it. Yes, I totally agree. Then they relapse. Because at the end of the day, guess what? If you know get them into those social services, then you train them, you equip them, you make them viable. But the question back what you get for ask is, some of them people they are where they take them thing they are back for, are they skillful? There are some people they are not learnable at all. They are not. We get a bulge in Sierra Leone. We are not learnable. They are not skillful at all. I will tell you why. Because during the war in Salone, if you take a look at the war, where the war ended in Salone to now, most of the them where they see where they into drugs, now most of the ones them where them born during the war or just after the war. We all know, say, during the war, the one with them born after the war, some of them was a lost generation. School not be there for 11 years. Some they don't get that foundational learning. They don't get no skill set. Some way lucky, now they end up for the right bikes. Some them, it was just a lost generation. For letting catch up back, they never able to catch up back. So some of them are streets and on the day, they get into drugs. So they don't even understand social systems. We have to go for support. Let's just put it that way. So most of the ones them where they access and support there, where I just make mention, are probably the ones them where come up from family settings, homes. We don't get drugged, then families they know who side them for call, then family know who side, then they and all that. So let we get that. Paddy man, Kissy Christian is the first established psychiatric hospital in West Africa. Look it up. In Africa or West Africa, look it up, yeah. We first open psychiatric hospital. Don't get me distracted anyway. So the point for me to raise is, so that generation first, like lost generation that. So then social services are where they see. So it's also resource money. For like you take patient, you know how they do one of them countries there. Then put you in a rehab. You come on a rehab, then find work for you. Sometimes 6 months, 1 year. The one and they will get degree, we not get drugs, we not into drugs, we not even get work it. Now that country there. So I just say explain, I know they tell you say, government not they do nothing, but I just say explain for how we understand the complexities of all this. So social service support President Bio talk about them. We talk about counselings, skill training. How many counselors them will get in a Salone, professional counselors in that country? How many? How many counselors you get? When somebody goes to saying a counselor, what a professional counselor, where they know say, okay, you don't relapse, you don't go 2 stages, they use DSM-5 measures. We don't have that. So first of all, psychosocial support or psychosocial health in Salone is 0. It has been like that for a long time. So it's something we have to build fresh. It's something we have to encourage nurses them for go learn. It's something we have to encourage people them for go learn. So that is one thing first we get to look at. The other thing back where President Bio talk about in 5-step strategy. Now waiting. It talk about community engagement. It talk about community engagement. In belief say this fete here will affect the community get a role for play. The interreligious council, the faith-based organizations, then the community-based organizations, them will get. So that is why community is important. That is why them bobo there, them titi they are waiting to them thing there will not for shame them. Because when you shame them, they lost them and go side to side, they all alike, they look like the same, then they do the same thing. You will lose them, they will become enemies of that community. They we don't grab them. So community engagement is very important. Now then you talk about community policing back. Community engagement, I know we identify the one them where they sell the kush. Now the communities. Then the other thing President talk about now law enforcement, for enforce the law, for go after the kingpins, for go after the people them way. Now and you know, I understand say people, I know say people are desperate, I get it. But people for also understand say they don't arrest a lot of people them. They don't arrest, you know, go sit down no more on social media because it not interest people. What interests people now the bad things normally in social media and any trend. But they have done a lot of arrests. In fact, the police they push for a special court for that. Because most of them people they never go they arrest them, go they charge them go court for let them the court system na Salone, for let them get trial, let them go for them first hearing. It will take time. That board and they on president on the country now you for feed them, and then na jail, the prisons are overcrowded. So in fact the police will push for like how them do rape, let them get a special court for that. So anybody who then catch by that, now quick, you get your own court, you get your own lawyers, you get lawyers and we specialize in drug addiction, lawyers and all landing at training and get for training lawyers and they back. Not to any kind of lawyer no more. They go sit down by them matter and they. Not to any judge, they go sit down by them matter and they. It takes training. So why are they bring all this to people? I know we are very impatient for understand. But arrests, it's not just the only remedy to the situation. It's a collective effort of all anything the old President Bio outlined. Them 5 strategies there. Old President talk about prevention, care and treatment, social service support, law enforcement, and community engagement. All that one and they work together. One not they go before in company. One not they go before. All they work together. I see people back they talk about, oh well, Liberia, this then do for. You don't see Liberia the healthcare system. Liberia and Salone they come for Kalan beaucoup things first. You don't see Liberia because then supply more to car and give. Oh, Liberia then serious. Oh, then supply more to car them. Why can't they serious about the business there? I want to you understand say first. Sierra Leone will get a lot of structures then way for you to handle this. Yeah, we just established a public health agency in Salone. With this MPOX can before MPOX we establish. You know how many new vehicles they then get? That is part of their mandate for surveillance, disease surveillance, because this is also a public health issue. We get ONS, Office of the National Security. This is also a national security issue. I think what is lacking is coordination from all them, I call them the areas here. Coordination is lacking. They will also get NRA border control, where they monitor borders. They're not to goods and services. No money. They monitor illegal things. Then when they come back inside the country. So I think what is really lacking, it's control. It's like it's coordination from all the MDAs there. So let people don't get carried away. Oh, Liberia. Oh, then just give them. It got beyond just giving vehicles. You can give vehicles to them people, and the people that are chill more than chill them vehicles in the back. The work really not get something. What's in they make this work be effective and efficient is start with planning. If you're not planning, you're not able to take action. Start with proper planning. Proper planning. Proper structure. Then thing they are when they do President Bio institute a task force of people that want to master study people them where they look at all anything there. The challenges are money. Because they're huge money and then I make the party fly. For go beg for come establish them thing there. Because we not get the money in that country there. We don't do too much imports. Our needs are many. The problems in that country, they Mboku, we still want to make roads, we still want to build more schools, we still want to build hospitals, we still want to open classrooms, we still want to make farms and Salone. So all that money, how many people they pay tax? How many people they work in that country? How many? How many? So all that for consolidate that is money. That's money on the government. You got to pay salaries. If 1 month pass, they don't pay salaries. All money forget about kushwas. Now what's that mommy they eat now? What's that teacher they eat now? What's that policeman they eat? What's that sojaman they eat? What's that banker they eat? What's that lawyer they eat? Now they talk about. So all that they come one on one. All that they come together. So this is why I want we understand. No people they compare. So Coco Samba and Kush. Kush not a drug where you go buy, you put inside container account and a salon and make them maker. The products and what they take for maker, a product we even the salon. So man not even need for bar. It is salon for sale. It is salon for sale. It's not illegal. Not a crime for let you get her. Because them products and then they use in hospitals. Then they use in saloons. I make mention of formaldehyde. I make mention of acetone. These are chemical products and hospitals need. Are cleaning solutions for hospital needs. Now then they take them, they put up a jamba, then put up a kumbejara, then put up a leaf them. They mix and give who picking them. And who brothers them and who sisters them. So if we have to fight this, it has to come from what? A collective effort. Not for begin point fingers to people. Look about it. Man, look, I talk from an informed perspective. I'm incorrect. It's a bit but this pass me. Look at waiting and they take make push done. Something that marshmallow no more, you know, but when the import come. But the chemicals when they take makes push. Look at the ingredients when they take maker. It's all over. Nothing where you buy if you want for balm, now yeah. You buy many sign of the country. So waiting here you for the talk about the regulations they move for put in place. What are the regulations we putting in place? Waiting at the laws them will get, the pharmaceutical laws them will get, waiting at the controls. And then that conversation they may want for Sidonpa. Not if I can begin telling me saying that you bring kush, that your government bring kush. If you tell me that, I'm going to tell you, say, hey, your government also brought kush. Kush came into Sierra Leone in 2016. Look it up. And the first thing I know you give a kush. Well, BBC talk about that. Not now. Now I just upsurge no more. Now rampant, it don't rampant. So I don't want that conversation. If we go back and forth, let's find solutions. Let's come together. We all use social media. Let's reach out. It's not the time to point fingers. A lot of people then they use this for political gains. Because then they think that this will make them pull Slpp in power. Oh, a lot make them look so bad. Then I make them go vote against them. It's not about solving the problem. For them, it's all a political game. So you will really care about this. You also give a look at from where they talk about. Then they use media. Then they use... Just listen when they talk. This country is so small that we know we self. We know we all. We know we party them. We know how we associate. My girl, as she call and so then say na Slpp. Yeah? She means as some man as then call and so then they know say this is APC. As you they talk, they know the angle where they come up from. Now God knows that's sincere. But all this all you do. And the only way we're able to fight this now until we are sincere with it. Yeah, it's not political thing. People are dying. That's not something. I they pass normally every day. I they put money give them. Then stab me. Then they call me ambassador. Or they pass. I mean, I then at the streets force. I know. Not up today. I don't begin to talk about this. I don't raise awareness. The last campaign where I do, my office put money. I support Bangba Ode for raise kush for bring artists in a salon for letting them talk about kush. Go and check my wall. It's there. Not until I don't begin raise awareness about Kushu. I don't even raise awareness more even inside my own government. So I care about it. Because I worked in a settings wherein I see people with all the social support so they get out and they suffer from that. Now maybe they tell them I say, we will not give them. We will not humiliate them. Now maybe they tell them I say, a disease. Go back and look at my wall. Go back and look at my post. Way back. So when people then say, you know, care all the government, it hurts me when you come and tell me, say, the president not care. Tell me, say, president, do more. We want you to do more. Then we all will join forces and say, Pa, you need for do more. Pa, you need for be robust. Pa, that man for column na for ginger. The president is the ceremonial head of the country. It don't give the platform. It don't raise the awareness. It don't declare state of emergency. That's why you know they do no more. You know why make president declare state of emergency? Because the powers them all in hand now. Because the laws them what will be get, it limits the police and say for do arrest. It may limit the judges them for make sentence. When you go back to look at the Lunacy Act. The Lunacy Act go either where cover mental health and drug alone. I think that I don't know that 1918 something from what they never review another country. So it can for go parliament. So all them things where the MPs and they can on social media when I ask them questions, say, what are you doing about this in parliament? What are you doing about this in your communities you find yourself? It's a collective effort. The same way when they ask me, when they banter me, why talk so president be when they cost me, when they do this, when they do this. I hope you do the same to the MPs also who come here. If we really care about this, I hope you do the same. If you really care about what you would talk about, I hope you do the same. The same way when they scrutinize me, when me not they vex because I'm a public servant, I hope you do the same to them. Because some of them are coming and are just political point. Especially the APC. Now how for kind of power no more in NBC but not solutions. They are MPs. When did I ever get sensitization on this? When did I ever take a council or gang when an area talk to them about it? Because if we sit down now, we'll take a look at the demographics now of Kush, it's more peculiar than their own regions. When you look at the statistics and everything, it's more peculiar there. It's more peculiar. And I bet you we don't become a society wherein we all pointing fingers at everyone, even without an evidence. Just because they say so. I believe if somebody can put me pictures here, they sell Kush, some mangoes, and that's true. No wonder where they shop him out too. No wonder where they see and so all tell make me say they sell her. Now people just go grab them, put this person face, say, oh, that Kush they sell. Tarnish the person repetition, tarnish. That's how our social media is. We are not even serious about it. We are not one like you. Are they against you? I will not tarnish your repetition. All that they deter the thing. Yeah? If the same way when they point fingers at my Beyonce, okay, they do Kush, we want to see the evidence. If the same way when them point finger at Natasha Beckley, say, yes, they sell this, and we want to see the evidence. It's evidence. It's evidence. It's evidence. We not go just grab no more and just point. Where they say something, one and where they do this trade here, where they sell anything there, now them port masters there, wouldn't they do it? Then people not even care. They not even they point at them. So anything what they do, let we be just. We are so politically divided that we don't see anything eye to eye. Everything has to be read in a political lens. Everything. People go kind of how they talk something, even though they know not what they do. Me knowledge all I get, me book all where I land. Why they even tell I'm saying I done I don't land for 20 years. I done the book. I get degree per done this is sabi. They go say a lie. Just because I don't like Mike Berra. Now Mike Berra they talk na lie. Ain't no one for this himself. All this a lie. As I can't say so, this they can't talk, but now Mother Beauty they can't support. Yes, we have to do more as a country. We have to. You think I don't know that? We have to do more. We have to be more aggressive. We have to be more robust. But also it takes resources. The one that when I master sabi people that were in healthcare, they know how even mental health for run it's huge. It's a long thing, not to the recovery, not a 1 year, 2 year business. Some of them about the center, they take care of them, they feed them, do everything, and go 1 year, 2 year. After that, you put them back now you put them for work, you learn and skill. Then they come back. It's not just people just feel something in the addiction or something. They just go take the cleanliness of food. They left it. You stop it and say, no, take it. No, they have to be on medication. They get medications and what they need for be on. For win them. And when they win them, they get counseling services, psychosocial support. Sometimes some countries, then they even rent place for them inside in the day for certain years. Then they put them even school. For let them learn something, let them learn trade, then come out. So it's a long recovery process. It takes planning, resources, for get that done. Waiting for the do, Lord, they raise awareness now. We only two corners. about the dangers of this. Lord, we will raise awareness about this. A very important. Use yourself with the kind of social media, you can't debunk because you're not party picking. What you don't do in a year about Kush, me don't try you. Me even before I get position, I don't try Boku. I don't educate youths them. I don't pay school fee for youths them. I don't volunteer services without paid. If you say then just appoint me no more on this position, I'm waiting them not see how they do. I don't just get this position no more because me na Mike Bearer. It's what I've been doing. And based on that, they say come serve. And I see I'm a service. The day where I go against that, let God punish me. The day where I not stand for the truth, let God make I not see me better one. Let me pick in a better one back and not see him. But as long as it's the truth, I will stand for it. Yes, we need to do more. Yes, we need to do more. We need to be more robust. But yes, we also need huge resources to do that.